Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good week. I've been noticing lately a lot of Facebook posts and social media posts of people just going through struggles and stuff like that. And I wanted to take a few minutes and just talk to you about that. So we're struggling with things right now because of the coronavirus, the COVID-19, and it really seems to be weighing on a lot of people, especially those of faith. And I know some people out there are very confident about what God is doing and what He has plans for us and stuff like that. This is a test for sure. We're definitely being tested as far as our faith goes, not whether or not He's going to do anything, but more of just the overall, how are we getting through it with the unknown? And of course, myself included, we do go through these moments of uncertainty for sure. And really, it's just more of not knowing that is the fear. If we knew July 17th that this would be over and we would be getting back to normal and doing things the way we should be doing them or the way we were doing them, we would know, hey, there's an end date to that. So we're able to just carry on through our days, manage ourselves until that time or whatever, and maybe even relax. But since we don't know that, we get built up inside and we wonder what's going on. And that unknowing is really the overall drive of our fear or of our uncertainty. And so what I would like to share with you, if I could, is the thing is that God is in our heart. God is the creator of this planet, and He has things worked out the way. We really need to know that He has a plan. Not only for our lives, but for this planet, for the COVID-19, for everything that's going on. And I know that there's things that have happened that are a direct result because of the COVID-19, and those things are terrible things. Maybe somebody's lost a family member or a friend or something like that due to the COVID-19, or just lost someone. This again, the world that we live in, these things are going to happen. This is not a surprise to us. We know that there is a expiration date, if you will, on our lives. And we also know that sometimes things happen that are unfortunate, like a car accident or a small child dying at birth or something like that. These heavy things. But all of a sudden, because of the uncertainty of things, we have a tendency of kind of questioning the seriousness of God, the realness of God, if you will. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us do, and some of us feel like, well, maybe I'm not the Christian I thought I was, or whatever. We got to stop thinking that way. We got to stop focusing on the negativity that we are creating in our minds, and as well as the negativity that we're seeing, in the world, whether it's from the news or social media or whatever. We don't need to be putting our focus there, is what I'm saying. Is we don't want to be looking at that as the motivation of our feelings, of our emotions. What we need to be doing is focusing on our relationship with God in the midst of this storm, in the midst of the turbulence of it, the uncertainty of it, the fear of it. That's what we need to be doing, is keeping our eyes focused on Him, looking at Him and seeking Him in everything that is going on inside of us, everything that we're feeling inside. And if we keep our focus on Him, the other things are still going on. It's not like it's not there, but all of a sudden the peace in our heart starts to build and the fear starts to flatten. And so that's the growth, that's the relationship, and that's what we should be doing. So I want to encourage you about that. I want you to see that in your own life, to see the relationship that you have with Him. And if it's not coming to you, then go looking for it. Go look for it in His Word. Go look for it in prayer. Go look for it in a small group through Zoom or whatever. Go and find out what it's about, because it's a wonderful thing, and it will get you through this. And it will help you when the difficulties and the challenges come. It will. I promise you that. Believe in Jesus. Trust Him. Trust Him in this time. Not only find the strength in it, but rest in that. Lean on Him. Um, put his put his word to test, if you will. Um, Find a way to rise up above the pain and the fear and the weight that you have of maybe you're not able to pay your bills, or financial stuff, or emotional stuff, or just that fear, whatever it is, what's happening to our world, those kinds of things. God is in control, and he's still in control. Just because this seems big to us doesn't mean it's big to him. And if we look at that thing, whatever it is, in this case, maybe COVID-19, and we make it out to be this big thing, and we stop looking at God, all of a sudden he's small, and COVID-19 pandemic is big, and we're taking all this information from what's stemming from that, and it's scaring us. But if we come over here and we look at God and we look at his word and we get on our knees and pray, and we seek him and we ask him to help us, and his mercy is abundant. I mean, it really is. And his love is so unexplainable. There's no way to explain his love for us. We don't comprehend that in our brains, but it's so good. And I know that it's hard to believe. Some people just don't quite understand that. How can it be so good and so much bad is going on? That's the world that we live in. It's not God, God is not our tool belt of tools to use to fix things, okay? So our world will be better. He is our God, and we're supposed to be serving him and looking to him for those things. So take your fears, take your worries, take your troubles, and seek him in those times.